Welcome to SVR IAS Academy's online coaching for IAS examination. Our website is commandindia.com. Now we have entered commandindia.com website where you can see the latest updates, latest videos, latest mains questions. If you scroll down further, you can see the SVR IAS stats. Here we provided 932 online lectures so far, and the duration of the videos is 99.3 hours. Apart from 930 plus videos, we also provided 2800 plus online notes and questions. Recently we started prelims online test series as well. It is free of cost. Just click the prelims test from the menu and go to login. If you don't have the account, just create an account. Now I log into the command.com website. After login, just click the test and go to the current affairs test where you can see the latest test is on 6th June 2017. Just click on it. Here you can see the statistics. We have posted 8 questions and just start the test. Once you start the test, it will take you to the test window page where you can see, let's say you can see our logo, and here you can see the numbers in the top. On the right side you can see the unanswered 8, answered 0, marked for review 0. So let's attend the test. Just I am randomly attending the test. If the answer 1, just go for next. So here you can see the answered 1 that is changing, and second, go for the next question. Here you can see the green color. One important point is that once you attend the question, you can't change the answer, because in UPSC prelims examination we have to use the black pen, and where once marking the answer in the OMR sheet, you can't erase the ink. So it is very difficult. So we designed a software like in the UPSC pattern, and if you have any doubt, you can go for the mark for review and go to next question. Here you can see the orange color which marks the doubt marked questions, and go to the next question. I am not attending this question, and go to the next question. So I am in the last question. So far I have unanswered 3, answered 5 and marked for review 3. So just finish the test. So it will give you a summary: unanswered 3, answered 5. Once you finish the test, it will take you to the result analysis page. Here we will provide 4 kind of analysis: overall analysis, section wise analysis, topic wise analysis, and time wise analysis. First, look at the overall analysis. In the overall analysis, the software will provide you whether a test is completed or not, how much total mark you have obtained. So 8 questions has been asked. So out of 8, 16 mark, how much mark you have scored, and out of how many questions, how many you have attempted. The software will also provide you all India ranking. Is a dynamic ranking. Dynamic ranking means if today 100% attend the test and your rank is 24th, means tomorrow 150 students, means 50 students extra attempt the test, then your rank may stay same or may increase or decrease, depends upon the performance. So every day the rank will fluctuate. That is called as dynamic ranking. After that, the software will tell you out of 8 questions, how many are correct, how many are wrong answer, and how many are unanswered. So out of 8, 6 have been attempted. Out of 6, 2 are correct, 4 are wrong. So the final mark, total marks will be given at the end after deducting the negative marks. So 1.36 is the mark received by the student. The result will also given in the graph. Just look at the graph. Correct answer, unanswered and wrong answers will be given in the percentage. So 25% is for correct answers, and 50% is the wrong answer, and 20% questions remains unattended. Now let's move to the section-wise analysis. Here, questions have been asked from 4 sections. From the current affairs, 5 questions, polity, economy, science, 1 question has been asked. So out of 5 questions in current affairs, only 1 is correct, and out of polity, 1 out of 1 is correct. So economy and science questions were wrong. So the red color indicates wrong answers, white color indicates unanswered, and green color indicates correctly answered questions. First go to question number 1. So the question is, India signed agreement on merchant shipping with which of the following country? The correct answer is Cyprus. Cyprus nation is often coming in the news because Cyprus nation is controlled by 2 sections. One part is backed by Greece and another part is called as Turkish Cypriot. So the Cyprus nation is located in the Mediterranean Sea. One part is controlled by Turkey and another part is controlled by Greece. So most of the international leaders calls for the reunion of both parts of the Turkey, both parts of Cyprus. So recently Union Cabinet has approved the India's agreement on merchant shipping with Cyprus. The agreement will eliminate all the obstacles to the sea trade between India and Cyprus. So at the end, agreement on merchant shipping will improve the trade relationship between India and Cyprus via sea route. Now we will move to the second question. In the polity, it is answered correctly. The question says that India signs agreement on transfer of sentenced persons with which of the countries through following act. So India signs agreement on transfer of sentenced persons with many countries. On basis of which of the following act the agreement is signed? The answer is Repatriation of the Prisoners Act 2003. How the act works? Before 2004, there was no law regarding that. For example, if any Indian goes to any foreign country, say foreign country A, and commits crime there, means, and the person will be punished according to the rules and regulations of country A, and he will be in jail for the term given by the court. And if any national from country A comes to India and stays there and commits some crime, means the national from country A will be punished according to Indian law and he will be in jail for the prescribed period of time. According to the transfer of sentenced persons agreement, if India and country A signs the agreement, means both can exchange the sentenced persons. And for example, if the Indian gets 5 years jail term in that country A and already 2 years has been completed, means Indian will be transferred to Indian jail and he will complete the remaining 3 years jail term in India. The same applies to the national from country A. He will be transferred to country A and he will be in jail for the remaining term. Now we will move to the third question. If you click the third question that I have marked wrongly, the question is, recently India signed the agreement on transfer of sentenced persons with which of the following country? The answer is Somalia. So Somalia, with which India has signed transfer of sentenced persons agreement. So about the agreement we already explained. Now we will move to the fourth question, is on the science. The question says that consider the following statements, and statement A says that GSLV Mark III is a 2-stage heavy lift launch vehicle developed by ISRO. Doubtful area is whether it is 2-stage or 3-stage. Statement B says that GSLV Mark III is capable of launching 8-ton class of satellites to geosynchronous transfer orbit. So geosynchronous transfer orbit is correct, and whether it's 8 ton or 4 ton. And the question is, which of the above statements is or correct? So both statement A and statement B are wrong. GSLV Mark III is a 3-stage heavy launch vehicle developed by ISRO, and third stage is a cryogenic stage. And statement B also wrong, because GSLV Mark III is capable of launching 4-ton class of satellites and not 8-ton class of satellites. So which of the above statements are correct? So answer is neither A nor B, there is choice 4. Now let's come to question number 5. Question number 5 says that Farzad B gas field. Farzad B gas field is located in which of the following country? So that is located in Iran. So I have marked the answer wrongly. You might have studied about Farzad B gas field that is often coming in the news. The gas field was discovered by Indian state oil companies led by ONGC. ONGC stands for Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. So consortium of the oil companies led by ONGC discovered this gas field in Iran and got the license, and for last 4 to 5 years both India and Iran were in talks about fixing the price. Normally foreign countries invites the oil companies and allots some big area, and the company puts the money and explores for the oil and gas reserves. If the company find out any gas field or oil reserves, the company will get the right and the price will be negotiated. But India and Iran failed to come to the price settlement. After 4 to 5 years, recently Iran has decided to award this gas field to Gazprom. Gazprom is the Russian oil company. So let's come back to question number 6 that we already discussed. Gazprom is the major oil company, belongs to which country? That is Russia. In this question you can see there is no tick mark, there is no wrong mark, because it is an unanswered question. Because I have not answered this question, so it is simply showing the answer. Now let's move to the question number 7 that I have marked the answer correctly. That's why showing in the green color. And China is constructing its first overseas military base. First overseas military base in which of the following countries? The answer is Djibouti. Djibouti is a nation, is an African nation where China is constructing its first overseas military base. Also, you might have studied about Horn of Africa. Horn of Africa is a strategically located place. In this image, you can see the Horn of Africa. This is the Horn of Africa where 4 nations are located. The names of the nations in the Horn of Africa is important for the prelims examination every year. The 4 nations are Ethiopia, Somalia, Eritrea and Djibouti. So the 4 nations are occupying the Horn of Africa. So now you can see this is the Red Sea and this is the Gulf of Aden, and this entry point is called as Bab el Mandab. So it's a choke point. What is choke point? It is a narrow passage and strategically located point. In our separate video lecture, we provided all the major choke points in the world and their location and important point we covered in our separate video lecture in geography. So China is constructing first overseas military base here. So is a strategically located region, so through which nearly 1/4 of the global sea trade occurs, and sea trade to the Africa mainly occurs through this region. Now let's come to question number 8. Question number 8 says that which of the following state has recently become the first state to launch single woman pension scheme? Is a factual question. The state is Telangana. Telangana became the first state in India to launch single woman pension scheme. Under this scheme, single woman will get 1000 rupees per month as a pension. So in the section wise analysis, here you can see the strength, or you can say strength indicator. For the polity, 1 out of 1, so it shows the 100% strong. And for economy and general science, the weakness is 100%, and for the current affairs, out of 5 questions, only 1 is correct, so the strength is 20%. So like that, we provide strength indicator for each and every section. We will also provide section-wise analysis in the bar diagram. There are 4 sections: current affairs, polity, economy, and general science. Here you can see the 3 colors: green for the correct answers, yellow for unanswered, and rose for wrong answers. If you want to see only the wrong answers, then click the unanswered and correct answers. So you can see the wrong answers percentage for all the sections. So wrong answer percentage is high for economy. If you want to see only the unanswered, in general science unanswered is high, and if you want to see only the correct answers, polity, the percentage of correct answers is high. Like that, you can analyze all the 3. After section wise analysis, we will provide topic wise analysis. Here you can see the topics from which we have asked the 8 questions on ISRO, Persian Gulf, Russia, China, and various schemes, India-Africa relations. We have asked prelims questions from these topics, and left side sections are mentioned. Thumb mark indicates whether I have answered the question correctly or not. So only in 2 I got green color. That means only 2 questions are correct. 1 is from polity, 1 is from current affairs. So the important bills and rights, I am strong, and from child related issues, I mark the question correctly. Like that, you can interpret your result. And also you can come to know in which of the areas you are weak, in which of the topics you are strong. After topic wise analysis, let's come to time wise analysis. The software will provide you 2 kind of analysis. One is section time wise analysis, and another one is topic time wise analysis. First, move to the topic time wise analysis. We are asking questions from different topics, and for each question in prelims you have 72 seconds, because for 2 hours, within 2 hours or 120 minutes, you have to answer 100 questions. So for one question you will get 72 seconds or 1 minute 12 seconds. So the recommended time for each question is 1 minute 12 seconds. So how much time I have taken for all these questions? So for all the questions I have taken less time than the recommended time. Less time than recommended time. That's why the thumbs up is coming, all appearing in the green color. It means I have completed all the questions within the time of 72 seconds. Fine. Then what about sections? As already you know, we have asked 5 questions from current affairs and polity, economy, and science, only one questions. So for 1 questions, the recommended time is 1 minute 12 seconds, and for 5 questions, recommended time is 6 minutes. We have 72 seconds for 1 question. Into 5, you will get 360 seconds, or simply 6 minutes. So the recommended time is 6 minutes, and so for all the 4 sections I have completed within prescribed time. That's why thumbs up is coming. Like that, you can assess how much time you are spending on each question, whether you are taking more time or less time to complete the question. If you are taking more time means you have not revised properly. So for questions you have taken more time means you have to revise the topic once again so that your accuracy and speed will improve. So like that you have to prepare for the prelims examination every year. We will post prelims questions daily in our website comeonindia.com, that is free of cost for the current affairs. So visit our website comeonindia.com to attend the quiz every day, and all the best.